Welcome to Couples Wanderlust. Today's video, we will see one of the amazing countries, the Sultanate of Oman, the place where many people from different countries currently working. Continue watching and subscribe our channel, Couples Wanderlust. Sultanate of Oman is a country on the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula in the Western Asia. Omani is the local people in Oman, Muscat is the capital city, and Omani Riyal is the currency. Haytham bin Tariq is the Sultan of Oman. He succeeded his cousin Sultan Qaboos bin Said on January 11, 2020. He previously served as a Minister of Heritage and Culture in the Sultanate of Oman. Oman has 11 governorates and has been since 28 October 2011. Each of the 11 governorates are divided into wilayat or provinces. Those are Al-Dakhliya, Al-Dahira, Al-Batina North and South, Al-Buraimi, Al-Wusta, Al-Sharqiya North and South, Dhofar, Muscat, and Musandam. The population in Oman as of 2018 data was 4.829 million, and almost a half are expatriates, of whom are workers from different countries worldwide. The Sultanate of Oman, with mesmerizing natural beauty and one of the most relaxing and safest vacation destination in the world. Oman has fascinating displays of heritage, culture, scenic beauty, beaches, mountains, wadis, deserts, and adventure to experience like in any other countries across the globe. Hundreds of tourist attractions where many families create their lifetime vacation memories every year. Here is the most incredible place you should visit in Oman. Number 1. Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque is the main mosque in the Sultanate of Oman, located in the capital city of Muscat. In 1992, Qaboos bin Said Al Said, the late Sultan of Oman, directed that his country should have a grand mosque. A major feature of the design of the interior is the prayer carpet, which covers the floor of the prayer hall. Classical Persian tabriz, Kashan, and Isfahan design traditions. The chandelier in the main prayer hall above the praying hall is 14 meters or 46 feet tall and was manufactured by Italian company Fostig. The weight of chandelier, around 8.5 tons, includes 600,000 crystals, 1,122 halogen bulbs, complete with dimming system, and includes a staircase for maintenance within the chandelier. Number 2. Jabal Shams. Jabal Shams means the Mountain of Sun, is a mountain located in the northeastern Oman, north of Al-Hamra town. It is the highest mountain of the Hajar range in the country. The mountain is a popular sightseeing area located 240 km away from Muscat. In the summer, temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius, and in the winter, it drops to less than 0 degrees Celsius. Number 3. Wahiba Sands. The Sharqiya Sands, formerly known as Wahiba Sands, is a region of desert in Oman. The area is defined by a boundary of 180 kilometers or 110 miles north to south and 80 kilometers or 50 miles east to west, with an area of 12,500 square kilometers or 4,800 square miles. The desert has been of scientific interest since a 1986 expedition by the Royal Geographical Society documented the diversity of the terrain. Number 4. Wadi Shab. Wadi Shab is one of the most popular gorgeous wadi located in the Al-Sharqiya region in Oman. It is a very popular outdoor attraction for both locals and expats, and the people come here for the nature, to swim in the freshwater pools, or just to have a barbecue. The main attraction of the wadi is the waterfall in the cave, which you can reach after a roughly 40 minutes hike and swimming in 2 to 3 pools. Many people love coming to this wadi as it is not very far from Muscat. It is easily accessible even within a salon car, and because the pools are always full with clear blue water. Number 5. Bahla Fort. Bahla Fort is one of the 4 historic fortresses situated at the foot of the Jabal Highlands in Oman, and the country's only UNESCO-listed fort added in 1987. The fort underwent massive restoration efforts and reopened in 2012. However, the complex lacks in visitor information. There are no exhibits or brochures available to learn more about this large space or guides at hand to provide further details to go on tour or explore on your own. As the fort was built with bricks made of mud and straw, erosion damaged the structure until rehabilitation efforts were launched. Number 6. Nizwa Fort. The Nizwa Fort is a large castle in Nizwa, the largest city in Al-Dakhliya region in Oman. It was built in the 1650s by the second Yarubi, Imam Sultan bin Saif al-Yarubi. Although its underlying structure goes back to the 12th century, it is Oman's most visited national monument. The fort was the administrative seat of authority for presiding imams and walis in the times of peace and conflict. The main bulk of the fort took about 12 years to complete and was built above an underground stream. Number 7. Al-Alam Palace. The Al-Alam Palace, or Palace of the Flag, is a palace located in Old Muscat, Oman. It was used as a ceremonial palace by former Sultan Qaboos bin Said al-Said. Al-Alam Palace is one of the 6 sultanic residences of the monarch, and that has a history of over 200 years and was built under the watch of Imam Sultan bin Ahmed, the 7th direct grandfather of Sultan Qaboos. The existing palace, which has a facade of gold and blue, was rebuilt as a royal residence in 1972. The inner grounds of the palace remain off limits, but visitors are permitted to stop near the gates and take photographs. The palace is used for official functions and receiving distinguished visitors. In January 2012, the Sultan received Queen Beatrice of the Netherlands at Al-Alam Palace during her state visit to Oman. Number 8. Beit al-Zubair Museum. Beit al-Zubair is a museum located on the Al-Zadiyah Street, Old Muscat, Oman. The museum has an extensive collection of ancient weapons, including khanjar, household equipments, and costumes, most of which derive from the owner's private collection. Outside the museum is a full-scale Omani village and souk. Number 9. Royal Opera House, Muscat. The Royal Opera House Muscat, ROHM, is Oman's premier venue for musical arts and culture. The Opera House is located in Shati Al-Qurun district of Muscat on Sultan Qaboos Street. Built on the royal orders of Sultan Qaboos of Oman, the Royal Opera House reflects unique contemporary Omani architectures and has a capacity to accommodate maximum of 1,100 people. The Opera House complex consists of a concert theater, auditorium, formal landscape gardens, cultural market with retail, luxury restaurants, and an art center for musical, theatrical, and operatic productions. The former ruler of Oman, Sultan Qaboos bin Said al-Said, has been always a fan of classical music and arts. It was officially opened on October 12, 2011 with a production of the opera Turandot conducted by Spanish tenor Placido Domingo. Number 10. The National Museum of Oman. The National Museum of the Sultanate of Oman, established by Royal Decree in 2013 and opened July 30, 2016, is the Sultanate's flagship cultural institution, showcasing the nation's heritage from the earliest human settlement in the Oman Peninsula, some 2 million years ago through the present day. The museum is located in the heart of Muscat in a purpose-designed building. The total area of the building is 13,700 square meters or 147,000 square feet, including 4,000 square meters or 43,000 square feet allocated for 14 permanent galleries: the Land and the People Gallery, the Maritime History Gallery, Arms and Armored Gallery, Aflaj Gallery, Currency Gallery, Prehistoric and Ancient History Galleries, Splendor of Islam Gallery, Oman and the World's Gallery, Entangled Heritage Gallery, and Renaissance Gallery, among others. A further 400 square meter or 4,300 square feet are allocated for temporary exhibitions. Number 11. Nakhal Fort, Oman. Nakhal Fort is a large protection in Al Batina region of Oman. It is named after the Wilayat of Nakhal. The fort houses a museum operated by the Ministry of Tourism, which has exhibits of historic guns, and the fort also hosts a weekly goat market. Number 12. Bimmah Sinkhole. Hawiyat Najim, known as Bimmah Sinkhole in English, is a water-filled depression, structurally a sinkhole, in the limestone of eastern Muscat Governorate in the Sultanate of Oman, very close to the Al-Sharqiya region, just off to the highway to Sur, few kilometers before TV. The sinkhole was formed by a collapse of the surface layer due to dissolution of the underlying limestone. However, locals used to believe this sinkhole is the shape of a water well was created by a meteorite, hence the Arabic name Hawiyat Najim, which means the deep well of the falling star. Bimmah Sinkhole range in depth from only a few feet to over 300 plus feet in the deepest part. Number 13. Muttrah Courniche. Muttrah, administratively a district, is located in the Muscat province of Oman. Before the discovery of oil, Muttrah was the center of commerce in Oman, Muscat. It is still a center of commerce as one of the largest seaports of the region is located there. Other landmarks include Souk Muttrah, a traditional bazaar, and Sur al-Lawatiya, a small community of houses surrounded by an old wall. To the south lies Muscat district. Number 14. Al-Jalali Fort. Al-Jalali Fort or Al-Sharqiya Fort is a fort in the harbor of Old Muscat, Oman. The fort was built by the Portuguese under Philip I of Portugal in the 5080s to protect the harbor after Muscat had twice been sacked by Ottoman forces. Fort Al-Jalali was restored in 1983 and converted into a private museum of Omani cultural history that is accessible only to dignitaries visiting the country. Exhibits include cannons, old muskets, and matchlocks, maps, rugs, and other artifacts. Number 15. Muttrah Souk. Al-Dalam, darkness in Arabic, Souk is the local name for the Muttrah Souk. The Muttrah Souk, one of the oldest marketplaces in Oman, dating back 200 years. The name of the market has been drawn specifically from the part that extends from Al-Wahatiya Mosque to Khor Bimbah, where the place is really full of stores and stalls, and the narrow area of lanes does not allow the sunlight to enter. The market was a source of supply of Omanis where they could buy their needs in the 1960s when life requirements were simpler than today. Most of the goods were imported in addition to local products like textiles, fruits, vegetables, and dates. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and share with your friends to subscribe our channel.